Reappears. She looks around for the unicorn, but he is nowhere to be seen. She has lost interest in the daisies, and she runs from the garden, slamming the gate behind her. On a bleak moor where only the hardiest plants survive, the judge has his home. The dust from the dry ground blows ceaselessly, and at night the hooting of owls merges with the moaning of the wind. The house is square and has a slanted roof, and the windows are in 2 neat rows of 4, each window divided into 4 panes of glass. When the windows are open, the wind whistles through the rooms, many of which are empty, for the judge is spare with his furnishings. It is spotlessly clean. There are no dust balls on any of the floors, nor spiders' webs in any of the corners, nor marks on any of the walls. In the judge's upstairs room, there is a bed made of dark brown wood and a single chair, a rocking chair, with a seat of red velvet. It stands in front of the window. The judge is sitting in the chair, as he always does at night, rocking back and forth, and back and forth, as he watches. With his eyes that are sharp as eagles, the bats swooping around the house, and owls close to the window. The judge leans forward, listening intently, gripping the arms of the chair.
The unicorn stands on a mountain top. The wind blows fierce and cold, and snow brushes his feet. His head is mostly hidden in the clouds, but his horn bursts through the clouds into the sun, which lights the horn as though it were on fire. He lifts his head, flaring his nostrils. Then he is off, leaping from mountain to mountain across the sky.
Days shrink before the judge. He crumples them like paper in his hands. There was a sun. And later, there were the moon and the stars. But now there is only a piece of paper lying crumpled on the floor. He picks up the piece of paper and tosses it to the corner of the room. Then he sits down in his rocking chair, which squeaks as he rocks back and forth, and back and forth. As for the piece of paper, that's all it is. Just a piece of paper lying on the floor.
In the foothills of the mountain, there is a town which is known as the town of white spires, for the spires of its many churches can be seen from far away. On days when the sun is bright, the spires shine gold, dazzling the eyes of anyone who looks in that direction.
Men of the fire brigade are playing billiards, talking and laughing lazily in the afternoon sun. It is very hot, and the men wear kerchiefs tied around their foreheads to keep the sweat from streaming down into their eyes. Suddenly, with no warning, a brilliant white flame shoots hundreds of feet into the air in the center of town. And in a moment, the town is one great sheet of fire. The sky is lit for miles around as the town burns.
The unicorn stands quietly in the middle of the flames, his horn and his eyes glowing scarlet. When it is all over, he picks his way delicately through the smouldering debris and walks off into the hills.
The judge puts the black cap on his head and pronounces sentence. The creature known allegedly as the unicorn does not exist. The words circle about the room, swelling larger and larger until they peak and crash in a roar on the courtroom floor.
On a far distant beach, waves crash around the body of the unicorn. He is lying on the sand, bruised and bleeding from a wound in his side, unaware of the crashing of the waves as he sleeps in the healing sun. Sandpipers run back and forth at the water's edge, their feet making imprints with a lifetime of second in the damp sand. The unicorn steps through the city. His feet raised high, and his hooves clatter on the pavement as he walks past the courthouse where the judge presides.
The judge pauses, the gavel lifted in his hand, and the spectators look over their shoulders towards the door, curious and apprehensive. The room holds